Thank you for joining us here on the Daily Dose once again. My name's Robert. Who's this?
I'm Susan.
Oh,
I'm so
good.
glad to be here again.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
You're in your blues today, very oceanic.
Yes, and this is my another one of the amazing things from my mom.
Ah,
Long and interesting.
uh-huh.
It's wonderful. You have a mother who's 98 and saved everything she ever purchased, and I get to model it for her every day now. She's having good fun seeing me wear her jewelry and her things.
I love it on several levels. The generational thing for sure, and again that idea of your mom getting to see those older clothes having a new life, as it were. And it makes me think about clothes in general, and their role on how we feel about ourselves.
Yes, and what we
Are you
project or what other people interpret, or yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
are you much of a clothes person? Have you ever considered yourself someone who paid much attention to and how you dress and your style
Sure.
and all that?
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun for me. Yeah. And to be, a little playful and stuff. So it was great to have a mom with a sense of humor and a very creative approach and outlook.
Are there any looks you've had throughout the years that you've been like, oh wow, that was really out there?
Well, no, of course not, because it fit right in. No, I don't know. I don't think most people would say that. No, just
Well,
in.
I mean, I have looks, I mean, things, certain styles I know were a big deal to me. I think I became more fashion conscious in my early college years, and it was mostly driven by the idea of wanting to, get more dates. That I had a roommate who dressed well and he did well, and I was like, hmm. I started following that, and it worked, and I was like, oh. And so I
So
began to get into wearing certain things, and I could think of it. This is like late '80s, early '90s, undergrad days, and there were these jeans that were very popular called Z Cavaricci jeans, and they were super skinny around the waist,
yeah,
and they were the Italian designer thing. And man, when I'd wear those out to the bar, I'd be like, yeah, I got my Z Cavariccis on.
and you felt better, right? You felt
Woo!
cleaner, and
The
yeah.
confidence.
And in my case, I fell in love when I was 19 with the guy that I married, and we're still married. Our 50th wedding anniversary is this summer. So, I didn't have that dating the component to design. It was just for me and for fun. But actually, his opinion mattered. He's got really good taste. So,
Well, I was going to say, how does he feel about how you dressed? And I mean, does he play a role in that throughout the years about buying new wardrobe and things like that? Is that part of your relationship?
in that, no, not buy a new wardrobe, but in that he's very excited to find things for me, or if I find something that I'm excited about, and that's really neat. Yeah.
I agree. Finding a piece of clothing that someone's gonna like is really, really cool. And Anna Maria, my wife, is very good about that with me. She'll find little jewels, little things. Often with my favorite sports teams. Anybody who's been watching our daily dose knows who my favorite teams are.
Okay.
I wear their their gear quite
Right. On
often.
game day, right? Yes, I've
Yeah.
noticed. Right.
But to have that and to be able to give that, from that sense, wearing wardrobe, why I like wearing my sports teams. I mean, they represent a feeling. I get very into my teams,
Oh,
and
we get that. Yep.
feel like I'm part of the tribe. I mean, right now the Warriors are in the playoffs. They won their game last night in a really excruciating game. But I was wearing my strength in numbers shirt, and I felt like I'm part of this. And here we go. And it's
Yeah.
amazing the amount of the wardrobe is part of it, puts you into the thing which you have no effect on.
What's it put in? It puts you into a community,
Yes.
right? And that is just such a gorgeous piece of life if we're lucky enough to have family community in any way, and this is one of them.
I was going to say it's what we're building, right? I mean, and we're seeing that happen in beautiful ways. And I don't even know if I told you. Did I tell you that I'm doing the David Leventhal improv class tomorrow? Did you get that email?
That is such an honor for you. I don't know if our listening audience understands
Yeah.
who this man is and how beautiful he is and how talented he is and how much he
Yeah.
cares about those of us with Parkinson's. Yeah, that's so how's that going to happen?
So it's online tomorrow. I'll post it in the link here, but the Zoom link I was put out there. Anybody wants to come, it's free, and it's part of this 24-hour festival celebrating his 20 years of Dance for PD, which is this extraordinary program that he's built, and he's one of the people I'm modeling after. Parkinson's Voice Project, Dance for PD, Rock City Boxing. These people have been leaders. We want to see yes and exercise right there next to them. Filling in something different, right? We offer.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We're not competing for the same thing. We're adding another layer to the quality of life for people with
Yes.
Parkinson's.
Yes. 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 Come join us.
That's what it is. All right, that's your 5 minutes.